This photograph was taken in the early days of July 1941 in the Ukrainian city of Lviv, at the moment when Germany invaded the Soviet Union. With the sudden collapse of Soviet authority and the arrival of German forces, chaos spread throughout the city. This is not an image of a battlefield, but a witness to the instant when a society abruptly fell victim to the savagery of a mob. At the very center of the image, a barefoot woman can be seen running down the street. Her face has become a scream of fear, agony, and helplessness. Her clothes are torn and disheveled, indicating that she has already been subjected to violence and humiliation. Behind her, local men are chasing her, some wearing makeshift uniforms, others carrying sticks. All of this is happening in broad daylight, as if the street itself has turned into a stage for brutality, and there is no one left to stop it. This violence was not accidental. Behind it lay a toxic mix of fear, false propaganda, antisemitism, and a vacuum of power. After the withdrawal of Soviet forces, rumors spread like wildfire. Real and imagined crimes were blamed on ordinary civilians, especially Jews. With the encouragement or silent consent of the newly arrived German occupiers, local collaborators carried out beatings, humiliation, and killings in public. What makes this image so horrifying is that it does not appear extraordinary, it looks disturbingly ordinary. There are no advancing military units, no gunfire, no chaos of a battlefield. Just neighbors turning against neighbors, cruelty unfolding in daylight, and the complete collapse of moral and civic order. Such images are rare and painful documents. They remind us that collective violence is not committed only by armies, but can also be carried out by ordinary people when the law disappears and hatred is given permission. This photograph leaves behind a silent question. The Lviv pogroms were the consecutive pogroms and massacres of Jews in June. In July 1941, in the city of Lwow in German-occupied eastern Poland, western Ukraine, now Lviv, Ukraine. The massacres were perpetrated by Ukrainian nationalists, specifically the OUN, German Death Squad's Einsatzgruppen, an urban population from 30 June to 2 July, and from 25 to 29 July during the German invasion of the Soviet Union. Thousands of Jews were killed both in the pogroms and in the Einsatzgruppen killings. Ukrainian militia as well as Ukrainian residents and to a lower degree Poles targeted Jews in the first pogrom, which was triggered by the discovery of thousands of bodies in 3 Lviv prisons of victims of the Soviet NKVD prisoner massacres, which were widely blamed on Jewish Bolsheviks. The subsequent massacres were directed by the Germans in the context of the Holocaust in Eastern Europe. The pogroms have been widely debated in the historiography, including the extent to which Ukrainian nationalists played a central or complicit role.